we talk about it on a local level about enough snow and cold. Obviously, we've had Winter Olympics years where they're like, is the snow going to come in time for this?
You're hoping for. I always think like luge and skeleton are crazy to me.
Oh,
Yes.
Like at least bobsled, you like kind of have something around your body.
yeah.
The rest is you're just on.
The rest is terrifying.
And I'm also old enough that I think about that position, and I'd be like, I feel like that would hurt.
Trying to hold yourself
Right,
up in that
perfectly
way.
still.
Yeah.
I guess that's what you need, like stomach muscles that we don't have for. But that's the idea, at least. We got this storm coming in tonight, guys. Not a huge deal, bad timing. Bigger deal, better timing this weekend. So they're kind of opposite of each other in that way. This storm just starting to get together a little bit. You can see kind of two separate areas of precipitation, but watch over the last couple of frames filling in the middle there, and that will continue over the next few hours. So tonight, during the evening hours, there's no issues. Up until midnight, really, most of us should be dry. And then after midnight, the snow starts filling in. At first, it's a little slow, but it gets a little bit heavier here through 5, 6 in the morning. I think the morning commute and bus stop time is tough. You know, this is 9 o'clock. The whole state is snowing, and efficiently so, especially away from the coastline. Then we eventually get some warmer air in at the mid-levels and change over to sleet. That sleet could extend into Lewiston, Freiburg, Augusta, and then even some snow, some rain, plain rain along the coastline is possible. The models are showing an onshore flow there, so that is something that could happen through the middle of the day and get that snow heavier. Stays snow in most spots, though, well away from the coast and certainly into northern Maine. That's where our heaviest totals will be. This storm's out of here by tomorrow afternoon, and it's fine by the time we get to the evening commute, so it's certainly weighted towards the morning commute. Breezy, quiet, and sunny on Friday for Valentine's Day. That's a quiet day. There aren't many of those in this forecast. So 3 to 6 inches for most of the state. We did trim down 1 to 3 down across York County because of that mix over. And then 6 to 12 plus maybe across northern Maine. Aroostook County could see over a foot of snow. Quiet Friday, quiet Saturday during the day. Saturday night, another system moves in. We know initially that's all snow and probably a pretty good front end thump of snow through Sunday morning on the order of 4 to 8, if not more, inches of snow just initially. It gets more complicated when we start bringing in warm air at the mid-levels, and this one looks like it will change over for a lot of us. So the question is, are we changing over to a significant long period of sleet, or will we have freezing rain in there? It's a very fine line between those two, but I think right now it looks more like a lot of sleet than it does a lot of freezing rain, which is the better of the two outcomes. I mean, you know, over an inch of sleet is not fun either, but compared to the alternative, I think you're better off there. So along the coast will be warmest, obviously, and that could change over to just plain rain at some point. Snow to sleet and freezing rain, there could be freezing rain as a coating on this at the end, and then mostly snow across northern Maine. And again, snowfall amounts will be plowable for sure before we even get to that changeover. And that's one where, you know, coordinating if you have a snow removal person or you do it yourself, and actually that's the case tomorrow too. When you remove the snow is going to matter because along the coast it may rain on top of it both times. And it's obviously ideal to get rid of that before that happens. We will watch Sunday because if we get sleet, it's an impact situation. If we get freezing rain, it's a really big impact. And then bitterly cold behind that Monday, Tuesday. So a whole lot of winter here. Next week, there's something maybe on Thursday, Friday. Models are oscillating on that one. If we miss that, we may actually have a quiet week.
Okay, interesting. We keep hitting these Thursday.
Yes, we're on kind of a cycle here. I had a guy who used to email me about this all the time.
Yes,
that we would get
I
in these like
remember
7-day cycles, and I was like, you're not wrong. I just don't think there's anything that I could prove here on this.
But it is happening.
Yes.
All right, Keith, thank you.